Hi everyone, my name's Rebecca and I'm from City Libraries Townsville, and today we're going to be having a look at our Kobo e-Reader, which is an item as part of our Library of Things collection. Now before we get started, I just wanted to let you know of some of the requirements there are around borrowing these items. So you do need to have a City Libraries membership, which is free for you to gain, but you also need to be 18 plus in order to borrow these items as well. So if you're a child and you want to borrow any of our items, you do need some parent or guardian consent first. Now I'd also like to point out that we don't just have Kobo e-readers in our collection. We've got a heap of other awesome things like board games, like the operation you can see behind me, musical instruments, which includes the ukulele, the keyboard and a djembe drum. We've also got sewing machines, telescopes, robots, energy saver kits, geocaching kits, lots and lots of different things that you can borrow and use in your own time. Alright, so let's have a look at our Kobo e-Reader. Now this is our e-Reader here. It's quite small and compact, which makes it easy to use to travel, and you can take it with you to a lot of different places while you have it on loan. So let's have a look at what it actually looks like on the device. So currently my e-Reader is turned off. There's a button at the top of the screen that you can press to turn it on. Let's do that. So when you get your e-Reader and you've turned it on, it will come to this home screen where you can see there's lots of different books and different collections available for you to read and access. You will see that some of these are part red. That will just be because the person previous to you has actually opened up and started reading it. But you can always go back to the beginning and read them from the start. So let's have a look. We might look at the 50 Acts of Kindness. So you'll click on the title that you want to read and it will automatically open you up to the page that was last read in the book. Now there's a couple of different ways for you to click through the pages. You can swipe across your screen and it will change pages, or you can tap at the bottom corner and it will change the page also. There are a couple of cool little additions. If you hold your finger on a word, for example without, it will run through and give you the definition of what that word means. If you need to access any of our menu bars, simply click on the page and it will bring up our bars. So you can see on page 3 of 598. If you want to jump through chapters, you can do so by clicking the arrow bars and flip through the pages that way. You can also have a look on the chapter chart on where you are and jump through chapters that way as well. You can also search for different words and things within the text. So if you come across a particular word or definition, if you may be reading a non-fiction book, you can search through that book for that particular word. You can also annotate where you have possibly read something. So you can highlight it or add a note. So if it's a particular definition or something that you wanted to refer back to a later date, highlight it and add the note and you'll be able to come back to any notes that you've written beside it whenever you need to. When you're finished reading your book, hold on the screen to get the menu bar back up and click back to home. Now you're back on your home page. These 3 little lines here that I like to call a hamburger is a menu bar. So if you click on that menu bar, down the very, very bottom is a help section. So you can access the getting started, reading a book and any troubleshooting issues you may have by reading the help section and accessing it in there. If you want to have a look at what books are available for you to read, click on My Books and up will come the list of books. You'll also be able to have a look at them via author, as well as series if we have any series loaded in here as well. If you need to adjust your brightness because you're reading at nighttime or during the daytime, you can access it by the brightness bar up the top of your screen. Alternatively, if you're in the middle of reading a book, You can adjust it up and down the side of the book as well, so it will automatically adjust without having to go to that light bulb icon. You can adjust all sorts of different things such as text size, margin size, anything like that. It is totally up to you how you want the screen to look while you are reading your books. But if you jump into your settings and your reading settings, you'll be able to change those there as well. Now, when you do borrow the e-reader out from the library, it will come in this handy pouch here inside its protective case. It will also come with a charger which connects in via USB, so it should fit into most USB wall sockets. You will also get a Kobo quick start manual, and you'll also get an information sheet from the library which outlines some information about the Kobo reader as well as some of our terms and conditions on the back. Now, as you can see behind me, we have lots of different collections you can access, and if reading books digitally is for you, there's plenty of different ways you can access that. We have some online databases called RB Digital and BorrowBox, where you can read e-books as well as access e-audio books to listen to. We have e-audio books available in branch as well for you to come in and grab the discs and listen to on a CD player. And like always, we have all of our books, fiction and non-fiction, romance, western, lots of different types, large print for you to access as well. We hope you enjoy using the Kobo e-Reader, and we can't wait to see you back at the library. Bye!